Hey, welcome to Daily Bravo Drama. In this audio, we will be talking about, well, a ton of messy stuff. We've got Jax Taylor and Brittany Cartwright's divorce delays, Seth Rogen suddenly getting involved in the Valley reunion drama, Dorinda Medley selling off a piece of Bluestone Manor, and Sheena Shea allegedly trying to force a crossover onto Mormon wives. We'll cover everything coming up in this audio.
Hey, this is Delilah.
Hey, this is Fahi.
Welcome to Reality TV Audio Podcast, where we break down the latest in reality TV every day.
Yeah, we have a massive stack of articles to get through today.
We really do. Our mission here is just to unpack all these facts reported in the news, give a quick opinion, and move right along, just to keep you fully up to date without wasting any of your time.
Exactly. I mean, we are strictly looking at the mechanics of what's happening. No moral lessons, just the facts.
Right. So let's just dive straight into the most viral drama right now, which is the absolute chaos of the Valley Season 3 finale.
Oh, man. That was explosive.
It really was. I mean, Janet threw a drink and the actual cup right in Danny Booko's face, which, in this industry, the drink throw is basically a rite of passage.
Totally. But the web of accusations happening at the same time was just dizzying.
Yeah.
You have Lala stepping in and calling out Kristen Doubt.
Right, over the whole Naya situation.
Exactly. Lala claims Kristen was going around saying Naya guilt trips Zach. And then completely separate from that, Jesse lashes out at Michelle.
Yeah, that was intense.
It was. Because Michelle allegedly introduced their daughter to her secret relationship. I mean, going from petty gossip about guilt trips to screaming about a child meeting a secret partner, that's a massive leap in stakes, right?
It really is a huge leap, and I think it highlights the inherent instability of the show itself.
How do you mean?
Well, you have these veteran reality stars like Kristen and Lala who know how to play the game. They do the rumors, the proxy wars. But then you have cast members dealing with real high-stakes family issues.
Right, like real-life consequences.
It's exactly. Jesse, lashing out, crosses the line from manufactured drama into genuine anger. The veterans are playing chess, and the others are just trying to survive their personal lives falling apart.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And right in the middle of all this wreckage, out of absolutely nowhere, Seth Rogen gets mentioned in the reunion trailer.
That was wild.
Right. The trailer drops, and suddenly we find out Seth Rogen believes Danny Booko acts, quote, inappropriately. I just don't get how an A-list actor becomes a part of this Bravo spinoff.
It just proves how porous the wall between the Hollywood elite and reality television has become,
Yeah, I guess they all watch it too.
They absolutely do. And having a high-profile celebrity tune in and have a strong opinion, well, it validates the show. The producers leave that Seth Rogen name drop in because it signals to the audience that, hey, everyone who matters is talking about this show.
Wow, yeah. Okay, so moving on to the next article here. We've got Jax Taylor and Brittany Cartwright's divorce.
Right, which is getting very legally messy.
Very. So Jax's lawyers are formally claiming that Brittany is the one delaying their divorce proceedings.
Of course they are.
But meanwhile, the rumors are everywhere that Brittany had her suspicions regarding Jax and his publicist, Lori Krebs.
So from a PR perspective, this is just a textbook deflection tactic,
I
right?
think it's just PR.
Oh, absolutely. When the legal documents get messy and Jax is facing intense public scrutiny, his legal team is obviously going to accuse the other party of stalling. It just muddies the water.
I mean, I guess, but we have castmates literally bringing receipts. Zach Wickham dropped private text messages from Jax right in the middle of the Mexico romance drama.
Which is a bold move.
It's the nuclear option. And Kristen Doubt is out here publicly reacting to Jax acting, quote, diabolical with Lori. Why would Zach take the risk of dropping private texts? Doesn't he worry about alienating the cast?
Well, in this reality TV ecosystem, neutrality is basically death.
Oh, that's a good point.
Zach knows that if he stays quiet, he's just background noise. By dropping the texts, he inserts himself directly into the main storyline. He's calculating that the screen time is worth the risk.
Yeah, they are literally using social media to fight the court of public opinion while the lawyers fight over the assets. It's crazy.
It's just how the game is played now.
And the rhetoric is so exaggerated. Before we leave this group, I have to bring up the headline that Luke Broderick reportedly wants to lock a pregnant Kristen Doubt in a coffin.
Just incredibly dark.
Obviously, it's hyperbole, but it just shows how wild the crossover drama between the Valley and Vanderpump Rules has gotten. It's like a reality TV spiderweb, isn't it?
It is. The baseline for shock value is just so high now. They have to use cartoonishly dark metaphors just to get a soundbite.
Yeah, totally. Okay, so completely switching gears, let's look at Stassi Schroeder's new era.
Ah, yes, House of Stassi.
Right. Stassi is officially refusing to let Vanderpump Rules be her legacy. She's entirely focused on her new Hulu show.
Which is a massive lead for her, financially and creatively.
Yeah, but she's not totally leaving the old playbook behind. She's bringing familiar faces along. Katie Maloney's boyfriend, Nick Martin, is going to appear. Katie even called him a wonderful, willing participant. And Stassi is using the press tour to address Katie's drama with Taylor Strucker.
So she's still pulling from the Bravo well.
Exactly. Plus, we see Beau Clark making a blunt confession, comparing their marriage to being roommates, and Stassi is hinting at baby number 3, while also calling Tom Sandoval out, saying he looks like trash amid his legal drama with his ex, Victoria Lee Robinson.
It's brilliant brand maintenance, honestly.
You think so?
Yeah, because she's establishing this new, elevated Hulu life, but she knows her core audience. Throwing a quick dart at Sandoval keeps her original fan base engaged. You can change the network, but you can't abandon the formula.
Very true. Speaking of trying to change networks, we have to talk about Scheana Shay.
Oh, this one is fascinating.
It really is. So Jesse Draper claims that Scheana tried to get cast on Secret Lives of Mormon Wives by claiming her husband Brock is Mormon.
Which is just, I mean, the mechanics of survival here are painfully transparent.
It's so funny to picture her pitching that.
Franchise hopping is a known tactic, but faking a religious connection to crash a trending show, it shows you they just view casting as a networking opportunity.
Oh, absolutely. But Scheana didn't stop there. She actually used her podcast to allude to Jesse and Marciano going to a hotel together.
Ah, the proxy war.
Yeah. I just don't get the strategy. Why start beef with the cast of a show you weren't even on?
It's the ultimate backdoor audition strategy. By dropping a rumor, Scheana forces herself into their narrative. Now, if Jesse or Marciano want to respond, they have to mention Scheana.
Oh, wow. So she's just hacking the casting process.
Exactly. If it gets loud enough, Hulu might just bring her in for a cameo to resolve it.
That is wild. And frankly, that cast has enough going on. The latest on Taylor Frankie Paul is that she declined separate custody offers from Tate and Dakota.
Right, which is incredibly serious.
It is. You have these influencers dealing with life-altering custody battles, and then veteran stars are just trying to use them for clout.
That's the paradox of the genre. You know, the real-life stuff is devastating, but the machinery just treats custody like a potential crossover plot point.
Yeah, it's pretty bleak when you put it like that. Okay, before we head to the East Coast, I want to give a quick listener shout-out.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, shout-out to Bumblebee from the comment sections. Bree pointed out that Scheana Shay used the names Summer, Winter, and Autumn for the kids in her orbit. We see you, Bree.
That is a really great catch.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, even naming a child is an exercise in branding in this industry. A recognizable naming convention just ensures they are memorable for future spin-offs.
So true. Okay, jumping over to the East Coast, let's head to the Berkshires. Dorinda Medley is downsizing.
Bluestone Manor is losing some land.
Yes. The RHONY alum is selling a 3.689-acre parcel of her iconic estate for $1.2 million. And the backstory is amazing. She had a survey done, and it turns out she doesn't just own 9 acres. She actually owns nearly 20.
Wait, really? She had no idea.
No idea. She felt it was wasteful to keep land so far from the house. She said she used to walk on that specific patch of land during the fall and thought she was trespassing.
That is hilarious. Imagine finding out you accidentally own 11 extra acres.
Right. For us, it's luck. For Dorinda, it's a $1.2 million liquidation.
It's incredibly smart from a real estate perspective. Sectioning off unused land is pure profit.
Yeah, and she hopes the new buyers build a beautiful historical home that fits the, quote, lifestyle and magic of the estate.
So she's basically trying to cast her new neighbors.
Exactly. But I have to ask you, would you drop $1.2 million just to be Dorinda's neighbor?
I mean, the views up there sound incredible, but given the sheer volume of screening matches that happen on that lawn,
right,
I think any buyer needs to factor the cost of soundproof windows into that price.
Fair point. Totally fair. Well, moving on to some more East Coast drama. The Real Housewives of Rhode Island is a mess right now.
What's going on there?
A star was just fined thousands. Jo Ellen Tyberry is facing a huge backlash for allegedly liking anti-LGBTQ plus posts.
Ah, the digital detective trap.
Yeah, fans don't miss a thing.
They really don't. A single like can destroy the brand equity you built for years. The network reacts to the public and boom, social media activity becomes a literal financial penalty.
Wow, yeah. And meanwhile, Brian Pontarelli's alleged mistress is apparently showing off an engagement ring with Brian in the background of the photo.
Yikes.
And there are hints about damning recordings being used amid a lawsuit.
Secret recordings, alleged mistresses, and public taunting with engagement rings. I mean, that is the holy trinity of a reality TV legal disaster.
It really is.
It guarantees a court battle, but more importantly, it guarantees a central storyline for the next 2 seasons.
Yeah, the producers are probably thrilled. All right, switching gears to Atlanta. RHOA is hitting a boiling point.
Let me guess, unseen footage.
You nailed it. Kelly Potter discussed unseen footage with Shemaya that caused her to reach a boiling point with Portia.
Referencing unseen footage is such a specific tactic.
How so?
It breaks the fourth wall. Kelly is basically telling the audience, the producers are editing this against me. It's a direct challenge to the network's authority.
Oh, that makes sense. And she's challenging her castmates, too.
Yeah.
Kelly doubled down on a claim that she set the standard for her RHOA co-stars.
Wow.
Yeah, which obviously caused Drew Sidora to clap back immediately.
I mean, coming onto a legacy show and claiming you set the standard is the huge power play.
It seems like a bad idea, honestly.
Well, it infuriates the veterans, which guarantees conflict, which, secures your contract.
Good point. Okay, going over to Orange County, we've got Heather Dubrow completely shading Vicky Gunvalson.
This was brutal.
So brutal. Heather shaded Vicky over inheritance claims by mocking her past businesses. She literally asked, how well did Vicky's diamonds, Vicky's vodka, Vicky's jeans, Vicky's wine do?
Heather is just surgical with her insults.
Right. But doesn't she risk looking like a bully here?
It's ruthless, for sure, but it's effective. Vicky's entire brand is built on being a successful businesswoman.
Yeah, the OG of the OC.
Exactly. So by listing off these failed ventures, Heather is just dismantling Vicky's core authority in front of millions of people. It's a fatality move.
It really is. Okay, let's jump to the Summer House and Southern Charm crossover drama.
Always a mess.
Always. Sally Carson dished on having morning sex with Kyle Cook.
Oh.
She also admitted to being intimidated by sea air and explained exactly why things didn't work out with Austen Kroll.
It's less like a friend group and more like a corporate merger at this point.
Oh, I like that. How do you mean?
Well, when Sally dates Kyle or Austen, she merges the viewership of 2 different Bravo shows. Her dating life becomes this high-value asset that benefits both networks.
So spilling the details guarantees headlines across the whole universe.
Exactly.
Which perfectly leads into our last headline. Speaking of messy mergers, let's talk about Kim Zolciak and Kyle Mowitz.
This one is incredibly complicated.
It is a legal nightmare. Ariana Bierman just gave an update on her mom Kim's new boyfriend, Kyle Mowitz. She called him incredible and one of the sweetest people.
Using a child as a PR shield is definitely a choice. It softens Kim's image amid her toxic divorce from Kroll Bierman.
Yeah, but Kyle's situation is anything but soft. He is currently in a tumultuous divorce with Jillian Green.
And Jillian is making some serious accusations, right?
Huge accusations. Jillian accused Kyle of paying Kim's bills, her rent, and even her legal fees. Jillian actually requested a court injunction to stop his big purchases. Kyle denies this, of course.
This is a fascinating look at the financial ecosystem of these shows.
It's crazy.
You have this legal concept called marital dissipation of funds, right? Where one spouse wastes shared money. But here you have Kim's highly publicized reality TV divorce bleeding directly into Jillian's completely civilian divorce.
Yeah, Jillian just wants to freeze assets because she thinks her money is funding a reality star's lifestyle.
It's like a legal matryoshka doll.
And Ariana did note that she and her mom are closer than ever, despite the messy divorce from Kroll. But wow, it just proves how entangled the finances and PR spin really are.
It's all about survival.
Well, we covered a lot today. From West Coast reunions and drink throwing to East Coast real estate and tangled legal webs.
And it all just points to the relentless pursuit of staying relevant.
Exactly. When a star's relevance is threatened, they'll do almost anything. Start a new business, jump to a new show, or sell off their iconic backyard.
Yeah, whatever keeps the cameras rolling.
Right. So I want to leave you with this question to explore on your own. What is the true cost of staying in the spotlight when your personal life is the product?
It really makes you look at these shows differently.
It absolutely does. Well, you won't want to miss our next audio, where we tease some massive, unverified rumors about a secret relationship hiding in plain sight on the Valley.
That's going to be a good one.
Thank you for tuning in to Reality TV Audio Podcast. Keep an eye out for the next drop.